Welcome to our final Love 'em or List 'em of the year. If you are Laney, what would you do in this situation? She's been dating her guy for almost a year, but evidently they exchanged Christmas presents early last weekend, and she got something that didn't quite, stick the landing from his side of things, but should it end the relationship? So what exactly happened this weekend where it made you reach out to us this week?
Well, here it is. I guess I'll just say it. I feel like my boyfriend unintentionally fat shamed me last weekend.
Oh, no.
In what way? How did that happen if it's unintentional?
I mean, it's still hitting me particularly hard right now, but I'm wondering, if I should let this go. This is what happened. So his name is Tanner. My boyfriend is very cool, very fun, very unique, personality. You would love him. Last weekend, though, he gave me an early Christmas present. He gave it to me in what looked like a box that would be for a bottle of wine.
Okay.
And I'm like, ooh, I'm having some, glasses of Pinot tonight or something.
Right.
Yes, but I opened it and only to find it was a Wegovy injector pen.
Girl,
Wegovy.
he did not get you Wegovy for Christmas.
Yes, he did. I was hot inside, but I was like, okay, this dude literally put one of his own Wegovy pens in this thing and said Merry Christmas with a straight face.
Wait,
Wow.
so he's also on Wegovy?
Yeah, so how did he get this and why did he give it to you exactly? Because
That's not
listen,
a joke, right? we had a previous conversation.
Right.
He's being silly.
Yeah, you
There's
said-
actually other gifts,
you said he has a unique personality, so we're trying to keep up here.
Yeah, I guess he has about 2 months worth of these shots. And both of us, just to let you know, both of us are a little on the heavier side, and we always have talked about this. We got to do better, got to lose weight. He has diabetes. I've been, battling losing weight. So I guess he just had enough where he's like, hey, take some. I want to help you.
Well,
So
I mean, the way I look at gifts are things that you wouldn't buy yourself. Maybe you're not buying this for yourself, but this isn't fun.
Well, and it's not from the
No.
person you want to be giving you that.
Right.
You don't want your
No.
boyfriend to be giving you that.
So what
No.
happened?
Of all things that he could have gotten you to put his heart on display, he gets you
Yeah.
the Wegovy pen.
So what happened next?
I mean, I genuinely think he came from a good place with this.
Yeah.
After I opened it, he then gave me a card with a year subscription to a local gym.
Wow.
Followed up with
Well,
that.
he's just trying to give you.
Dude!
In his mind, he's chosen a theme, which is "quote unquote" better health.
Is he? So
Yeah.
here's where we're
Dude,
trying to navigate
on.
this for you. Do you think he is the type of personality to try to fat shame you? I mean, or was he trying to help you knowing the conversations that you've had and this was his own funny, unique personality, like you said, way of doing it? Do you
Yeah.
think he knew it was going to land like this for you?
No, after my reaction, I really thought I was getting wine to maybe even jewelry in that box, and he's just here's some stuff to lose weight. So my face said it all.
I'm
he quickly
sure.
realized my reaction. Yeah, I was just so confused, a little traumatized. He apologized profusely, but it just felt like a blunt force trauma message. You need to lose weight, girl. I'm just oh,
Yeah.
I recognize the
A blunt force
my
trauma message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
yes.
that's how it hit all of us. All of us
Yeah.
have head wounds
Well, I
after we
wonder
heard that.
if, in his world, when someone told him to lose weight, he didn't get offended somehow, and maybe he figured you were the same.
Maybe. Yeah, I just feel I'm not sure if he genuinely was a kind-hearted boyfriend with just a thought to help me, or if this was kind of pushing the line. This was really kind of embarrassing, and I'm already having issues, emotional issues with weight loss.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right, hold on just a second, lady, and we will take calls on this to help you figure out what you should officially do. Sarah, you've been open about body issues, weight stuff over the last 9 years. If you were to get something like that early in a relationship where you know the guy's personality, but it's also kind of hey, take this, lose weight.
Well, I
how
wonder
does
if the
that
moment,
land for you?
I wonder if that moment kind of had the same moment that happens for a lot of women when we receive compliments we don't want or comments we don't want. The shock. You think you're going to act one way, but you're just oh, God, I can't believe this just happened. It takes a minute to think
and
about
it
it.
brings up a lot of stuff that
Of
you've
course
been
it does.
dealing
Like
with.
she said, it makes her very emotional. But yeah, I mean, they had talked about it. They had talked. It's just the fact that he apologized makes me feel like he seems genuinely sorry for making her feel bad. That I think says something. But yeah, that's just a boneheaded thing to do.
919-860-1015. Love them or list them. Like Brian said, guys, we have a great idea, and then there's no other thought after that initial thought of the great idea. What would you do if you're Laney? It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix. What are you doing, Jen, if you are Laney in this situation? My goodness.
So I always get told I'm always trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and everything. But with this case, I have to say his heart is in the right place, and maybe he's saying we go through this together.
Oh, my goodness.
I am so glad you called.
This is
I'm
the
proud of
point.
ya.
This is where we're at in the year with all this. We do love the joke and the pun. You know we're a big pun morning family over here. But
So good.
would you love or list the guy, Jen?
I would still love him. He's trying to make their lives better together, maybe,
Yeah.
and healthier, and maybe we go elsewhere together.
Oh my God, you're funny.
Jen,
He's gonna cut this.
No,
short
no,
now.
it's fine.
No?
She said her point, and we love Jen. Hey, Jen, every time Jen calls, she talks on air. She says her point. Jen, we love you.
Thank
Have a great
you.
holiday if we don't talk to you tomorrow,
Love
okay?
you guys too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to Wegovy you go.
Mwah.
Okay. Thank you for the kisses at the end.
So dumb. I love it.
Tracy, good morning. Love him or list him. A present that, well, he did not really think too much about. He had the idea, gave it to her, and it brought up a lot of her own issues that she'd been thinking about. Tracy, what are you doing if you are Laney in this situation?
Oh, you absolutely love him. She says she loved his personality. She said that they talked about this together. You know, this could be his go-to person. He could have had self-confidence issues as well. And now he's found a person that, hey, I have a girl. She likes me for who I am. Let's do this journey together. Let me get sexy with my girl together. And let's just, like the other one said, we go be together. Let's do it, baby. Let's get out there.
He didn't really
and show the world that we can kick some butt.
Okay.
Sounds like you inspire people.
Let's
That's
go,
your
Tracy.
job.
This is Tracy with the writer's palm. The side of the hand. There's prints on the side of the hand.
Right.
That I had called about the writer's palm. This is Tracy, the writer's palm, that works, in law enforcement. But
Okay.
All baby,
right.
let's do this together. Let's kick this weight loss journey together. And that's his go-to person.
I kind of love this. By the
Thank
way,
you, Tracy.
hilarious you quoted the Wegovy line,
Oh, my God.
which has now become the staple of this conversation.
Yeah,
the
there's
siren song, we go together.
what Tracy had a great point. The guy just did not really massage the message as well as he could have.
Yes.
The branding behind this idea was just not there, even though maybe that was what he was trying to
Yeah.
do. All right, we got.
I bet he thought he nailed it too.
Of course he did.
The hour before he gave the gift, he's sitting there with all the self-confidence. Yeah,
got
love
it.
me.
She's gonna love this.
it.
All right, Thea. Last piece of advice before we go back to Laney here in a second. Love or list this guy?
So I would love him. I think he had every intention to do the right thing, and that he being a little husky himself and on Wegovy together, I think it was a good intention. I'd kind of be stoked if I was her.
Well, that's what he was hoping for, but he was wrong.
Would it change your opinion if he wasn't going through the process with
Yes,
her? If he
yes.
was a hot guy with abs and gave her Wegovy?
I think if they didn't have the relationship,
Oh no, she cut out.
Let me finish that.
if they have a good relationship and she trusted him and, they talk about these things, then I think he's just trying to help her get to her goals.
There you go.
There we
All right.
go.
Thank you, Thea.
Tone deaf but motivational, right intentions, the heart behind it sort of
This is
saves
not
the
a
day.
gift. This is something you do in January together. You don't give it as a gift. A gift is a cashmere scarf you'd never buy yourself.
Laney.
A gift is a piece of jewelry, not a Wegovy pen.
Yeah, the messaging for Christmas, it's a little, I know, for all the reasons we've said, but the guy still is awesome, right?
Laney, her final decision. In 2 minutes, what is she going to do with this Wegovy guy?
She's gonna love
Bryan, and
this
Sarah
guy.
Mix. And we have come to the final decision in Love 'Em or List 'Em of 2025. Laney, you got some fantastic advice over the last 10 minutes. Laney, you care about this guy. You said he wasn't trying to be hurtful, most likely, with his, gift that, landed terribly, like you said. What are you going to do? Love or list this guy?
I just kept thinking back and forth. Like, as much as it was hurtful and just probably bad timing, he's a good dude. Like, we have a great relationship. He was just trying to be helpful, I think. I think it's just my own mess that I'm just dealing with. But I do have to say, he needs to tread a little lighter with
Yes.
Be a little more cognizant of the fact that this is something that really ties into self-esteem, self-worth for a lot of people. Yeah. It's a complicated issue.
But you've got a lot of patience and grace. Kudos to you. Early on in a relationship, you make these big blunders, and I'm sorry that this opened up a big can of worms in your life.
It's also a learning experience.
Yes, but again, shout out to you for coming on the show, explaining the situation, and still finding forgiveness and grace for this guy. So all the best to you. If he makes you feel happy all the other times, all the best.
Oh, yeah. And thank you guys. Like, you totally helped me. Like,
oh,
this
good.
is like a whole... Yeah, this was like hiring help, like someone professional.
We are your therapist, your ChatGPT therapist.
You need to tread a little lighter. I mean, it seems like he might be a little bit further along in accepting where he is in his weight loss versus you. Those things are still like, wait a second, I can't do the Wegovy injector pin for Christmas.
Well, I think just men and women handle that differently.
Well, they're forced to, given every season you got to be bikini ready. You got to wear your underwear in public.
Different culture.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure
Laney,
on us. Good luck with that.
Happy holidays, and
Thanks,
I hope
guys.
he gives you something else now for the present than that.
Something sparkly and expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Laney. Happy holidays.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
I'm so glad as we wrap up 2025 in our final Love 'Em or List 'Em.
Happy ending.
We have a happy ending.
Yeah.
Hallmark finish.
I like it. It's Kyle, Bryan, and Sarah on Mix 101.5.